Want to get this show ad-free? Head to dailytechnewsshow.com/subscribe to find out how.
And now, a next-level moment from AT&T Business. Say you've sent out a gigantic shipment of pillows, and they need to be there in time for International Sleep Day. You've got AT&T 5G, so you're fully confident. But the vendor isn't responding, and International Sleep Day is tomorrow. Luckily, AT&T 5G lets you deal with any issues with ease, so the pillows will get delivered and everyone can sleep soundly, especially you. AT&T 5G requires a compatible plan and device. Coverage not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/5G network.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Get early access to Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. 25% off the i8 bed, our most popular. Plus free home delivery. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
In business, they say you can have better, cheaper, or faster, but you only get to pick two. What if you could have all three? You can with Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. OCI is the blazing fast hyperscaler for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs, where you can run any workload for less. Compared with other clouds, OCI costs up to 50% less for compute, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. Try OCI for free at oracle.com/techheadlines. oracle.com/techheadlines.
These are the Daily Tech Headlines for Friday, August 8th, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. Apple announced that ChatGPT integration with Apple Intelligence will switch from GPT 4.0 to GPT 5 with iOS 26, iPadOS 26, and macOS Tahoe 26, all expected in September. This is an optional feature that lets Siri tap ChatGPT for certain requests, writing tools, and visual intelligence. Apple will continue privacy protections like obscuring IP addresses and no stored requests unless users link to an OpenAI account. The information sources say that Meta has acquired 8-month-old AI voice startup WaveForms for an undisclosed sum, its second major AI audio deal in a month after buying Play AI. WaveForms was developing tech to pass the speech Turing test and advance emotional general intelligence for AI speech. Intel CEO Lip-Bu Tan rejected what he called misinformation after the U.S. president demanded his resignation over alleged conflicts tied to Chinese business interests. The criticism follows a Reuters report on Tan's VC firm's investment alongside Chinese state-linked entities and a letter from Senator Tom Cotton questioning Tan's eligibility for Intel's $8 billion CHIPS Act grant. Sony reports that the PS5 sold just over 80 million units as of June 30th, putting it on track to match and overtake the sales of the PlayStation 3, which has sold 87 million units over its lifetime. The PS5 still has a ways to go to match the PS4, however. PS4 has more than 117 million units sold. Microsoft is set to retire its Lens PDF scanner app for both iOS and Android next month. New installs will be blocked in mid-October, and then the app will be removed from app stores in mid-November. New scans will stop working altogether on December 15th. Existing scans will still be viewable in the app's My Scans folder, but Microsoft wants users to switch to the 365 Copilot app instead. Direct saves to OneNote, Word, PowerPoint, business card scanning, Read Aloud, and Immersive Reader won't continue. Some Google Gemini users have reported the tool saying some weird stuff, calling itself a failure, and even describing extreme breakdown scenarios before deleting its own generated code. Google's AI Studio product lead, Logan Kilpatrick, says the behavior is due to an annoying infinite looping bug and is being fixed. Poor Gemini. Google is also revamping Google Finance with new AI features, advanced charting tools, more market data, and a live news feed. Users can now ask complex finance questions and get AI-generated answers with links. The update includes technical indicators, candlestick charts, commodities, and more cryptocurrencies. Google Finance is rolling out in the U.S. in the coming weeks. And finally today, SoftBank is buying Foxconn's Ohio EV plant for $375 million to support its $500 billion Stargate data center project with OpenAI and Oracle. Foxconn will still operate the site. This follows a joint venture between SoftBank and Foxconn, each investing $735 million in U.S. data center and manufacturing plans. SoftBank says its Stargate rollout is slower than it was expected. OpenAI continues developing other Stargate-branded sites independently in Texas, Norway, and Abu Dhabi. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, you know what to do. Subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. You can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you next time.
And now, a next-level moment from AT&T Business. Say you've sent out a gigantic shipment of pillows, and they need to be there in time for International Sleep Day. You've got AT&T 5G, so you're fully confident. But the vendor isn't responding, and International Sleep Day is tomorrow. Luckily, AT&T 5G lets you deal with any issues with ease, so the pillows will get delivered and everyone can sleep soundly, especially you. AT&T 5G requires a compatible plan and device. Coverage not available everywhere. Learn more at att.com/5G network.
So you've got a business, but what about a brand? The difference? More of you. Wix gives you the freedom to create your website, own your brand, and do it on your own, exactly how you envisioned it. Experience limitless customization. Boost your creativity and efficiency with AI tools for every part of your business journey. Scale up with built-in SEO, e-com, and scheduling features. Put more of you in your business. Go to Wix.com and do it all yourself.